Welcome to the Direct Trades dashboard where you could manage your business in one view. Now we've tried to make this as easy to use as possible, and unlike other personal organizers, we provide a variety of ways for you to accomplish a task. If you look at the top of the page, this is our quick view icon where you can add a customer, estimate, invoice, job, and event. For example, if you'd like to schedule an event, just click that icon and a screen will open up, complete the form, press submit, and that event will be recorded in your calendar. And you can do the same action for the remaining tasks, but please keep in mind this is only one of many ways for you to accomplish these tasks. Over here we have your profile. This is your microsite within the Direct Trades website. It's sort of a Facebook page, but it is your website, so you no longer need to hire a designer to design you a web page and pay a monthly fee for someone to host it. This is your web page, and you can upload photos and you can upload your logo. And actually you can write as much as you'd like about yourself and also upload photos of your previous jobs so people can see the quality of work that you do. There's also a part there where people can contact you. They can click a button and request a contact or request an estimate. And if they do that, it will appear in your dashboard as you can see down here, and we'll get to later. One important feature of your microsite is the fact that there's a pay invoice button there. You no longer need to rent or pay for a card reader. You do not need to pay monthly fees to accept credit and debit cards. This is all part of our program, so you can direct your customers to your microsite and they can pay an invoice with their credit or debit card. Hopefully this will cut down on you having to chase people for payment. But before you do that, click this link and it'll take you to a brief application form. Submit it and we'll provide you with a merchant account and get you ready to start accepting card payments. Daily reminders are linked directly to your calendar and show daily events as you have preset them. You can view your calendar and view all your events coming up with this screen. You could see everything that's coming up. You could drill into each one of these ones to see just what the appointment's all about. And you can also create actions from these drop-down arrows, as well as if you were to open this document up from this screen. Let's see. Next, you can add an event by clicking the plus key. But here's a feature that we've designed with tradespeople in mind, simply because we have been tradespeople ourselves, and we know that most tradespeople complain of having to chase people for money. Well, hopefully we can help you with that. Let's say today is Friday the 10th of April and you've logged on to your dashboard and you see in red that there's an invoice due, but you just don't remember who it's for. So you can click it, it'll open the actual invoice and it'll show you when you generated the invoice and when the due date is. So you've given this person 1 day to pay you. Now there is a feature that we have in our dashboard that will allow you to give credit, 10 days, 30 days, and you can set that limit. But in this particular scenario, you've required payment by today. So hopefully Roger Jones will pay you £1,291 by the end of today, and you will have a wonderful weekend. If he pays you with back transfer or cash, you'll have to manually come in and mark this paid. If he does not and goes to your microsite, which we hope he will, and pays for this with his credit or debit card, our system will automatically mark this paid and it will show up in your invoice tab. Either way, if he doesn't pay you, our system will automatically mark this in red and it will say overdue. You can email him this invoice again and remind him that he owes you money, or you can just wait to see if he pays you. So very good feature. Emails. We allow up to 3 email accounts to be configured. You can compose, you can add a new email account, and you can also view your email accounts. Please keep in mind that your current email provider, whether it be Hotmail or Google Mail, will require you to enable POP and IMAP within that site. So you need to go to your settings within your email provider and enable those features for this to work. But you do not need to use this when you email an estimate or an invoice, for example. Let's say you would like to send out an estimate. You can email right from that estimate. As I've just showed you, you can email from the invoice. You do not need to come here, compose, and attach It will automatically attach itself if you go to the invoice or estimate and click email. So you do not need to come here and attach. Okay, very good feature. And this is what I call the meat and potatoes of your business. This is the My Business section. This is where you manage your current jobs, estimates, invoices, and customers. There's also contact requests and jobs posted in my area. Now you recall I said that there is a contact request on your microsite as well as a estimate request. So when you log on, you will see a red number. Do you see this? That means that somebody is requesting a contact. Now here it is, Sam Sims. You can tell it's red, and that means you have not opened it up yet. You can accomplish a task by clicking the arrow, and you can generate any number of these tasks here, or you can simply open his email, read what he has to say. He would like to talk to you about building a waterfall. Once again, you can click one of these boxes to accomplish a task, or you could simply reply to his email and send it. Now, if you're going to go out there and estimate it, you might want to generate an estimate and print it and save it and take it out there with you. That's up to you. Over here, there's an estimate request. Tim Olson has requested an estimate, so let's find out what it is he'd like. So here it is. Tim filled out a form and said he'd like a waterfall with a pond. Now, you can take this and print it and bring it out with you, or you can edit this just by simply doing that, and you can add materials and labor and go out there with a full-fledged estimate. Here you can set your terms and conditions, which we've described in the profile section, and you're ready to go out with a full estimate. If you look at your customers tab, you see you have 4 customers. You can open up your customer ID by clicking on that number, and you'll see the master customer file. You can email Roger Jones directly from here. You do not need to go to your email section. You can generate, once again, any number of tasks here. And more importantly, whenever you email from our system, it will be recorded under the notes section. If you speak to them via the phone or in person, you'll have to manually come in here and generate a note. But either way, we heavily suggest that you use the notes feature. Whenever you email, it will automatically be there. But whenever you speak to them, please generate a note, because if a customer says, well, you didn't say this, you can have records to say, well, yes, I did say that. So very, very important feature. When you think about deleting a customer account, please think twice, because if you delete a customer account, it will delete all the estimates and invoices and conversations you've had with that customer. So please do not delete a customer. You'll need this for your tax records anyway. You can accomplish a task by clicking on the arrow. So remember I said a variety of ways of accomplishing tasks. You can hover your mouse over your customer to accomplish those tasks as well. Or you can email them quickly from here. You can add a customer from this button. Scrolling down, we can see your calendar. Now your calendar can be viewed by the day, week, month, or year. The green line underneath the date really signifies that you have something on that day. So if we click the day, we can open up what you have. So you click this, open it up, and you can view the event that you are meeting with Clive Thomas. There's an estimate, and you know where you're going to go, you know what day and what time and what it is he'd like to do. And once again, you can generate a task if you so desire. Okay? So moving right along, let's go back to the top, and you'll see that we have an editorial button. That's where we post editorials, and we also welcome editorials from you. We have numerous help videos that will help you through this dashboard. And if that doesn't help, just simply click support and we'll be happy to help you. Finally, if you're on a 30-day trial and you'd like to become a member, just click here and follow the directions. And that about does it for the dashboard.